I got a mask and what do she do? I do everything. I move everything.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we will be reviewing the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. Hopefully I like it. I did try it on in store. So with the other shade, I wasn't able to do that because I just ordered offline and I picked up in the store. And I was kind of in a rush, so I just left. That's cool because I'll have two different reviews where people could check out how they like the shade in two different videos. So I went over like the packaging and all of that in the other video, but I can do it again. This is what it looks like. So it's fairly small. It can fit in my hand. The inside, there's a squeeze tube where you can just squeeze the product out. I think that's pretty cool because of the fact that it's just one of those things where you just like up and go. So this would be good for travel as well. And I like the fact that with this skin tint, it is a medium to buildable, I believe. Let me look on the box. No, light to medium coverage. So that's cool. With skin tints, they usually lean more towards like the sheer coverage. So for people who are into that type of coverage, this is good for that, but it's also good for people who want more coverage. I'm a girl who, I'm probably in between. Like, I like to be able to cover my dark spots, but also to even out my skin tone, because as you can see, I got two different shades going on, like from my neck to my face. So I think that having something that can balance me from neck to face is cool. So hopefully this color does better than the other color, because that one was a little bit too warm for me. So I want to see what this one looks like. And this is the shade 19. So I'm going to start by go ahead and squeezing out some product on my hand. The consistency is not super runny, but you can tell that it's a liquid for sure. So this is what the shade looks like. I hope that my camera isn't too bright where you guys can't see. I mean the light. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my Professional by Benefit and use this on my face to prime today. And I'm just gonna go in all the areas where I want like a very flawless application. I already went in and moisturized. Moisturizing is very important for anybody who, you know, just is like a beginner to like foundation in general. You definitely want to make sure that you're moisturizing, and you also want to have a primer. Like, primer is very important as well, because it's gonna be that barrier in between your skin and your foundation that's going to actually help your foundation to stick in whatever what's the word I'm looking for, whatever benefit that it has to the skin. So say if you get a primer that is mattifying, that's going to help to mattify the skin, but it's also going to help your foundation to stick to the primer and help the skin be mattified. On one side, I'm going to use a brush. On the other side, I am going to use a sponge. I'm also going to play around with like the build to see what that looks like. So yes, this is a lot better than the shade that I had. I mean, the shade that I had wasn't terrible, but this one is good because it's going to blend right in and match my neck, and then I get to blend it, and it blends right into my complexion on my face as well. So that looks really good. Just with one application. So we haven't even built it up yet. I don't think I'm gonna need too much. But if you guys can tell, I have a dark spot right here underneath my eye. So I'm just gonna go on top of that again and kind of press that in, because when you are moving a brush around, you're also moving the product around. So I want to build on top of that. And that's probably the only area where I just want to build up. There, and also here on my nose area. People who wear glasses, you know why. Got the little dark spot on my nose. But it's no big deal. So this is how I determine whether a product is good, if it covers up my dark areas on my face. So far it's doing pretty good with that. And then I'm gonna go ahead up here on the top, and while I was in store, I tried on the foundation on this Skintint, and I applied it on my forehead instead of like the normal area where people will usually apply it, and it just blended right in. Once I got to the second Sephora store to actually purchase the product, because they didn't have it at the first one, the lady was like, "Did you want to try it on?" And I was like, "Well, I already tried it on at the other store." And I was like, I applied it on my forehead. And she was like, "Oh, I don't see anything." And I was like, "Oh, that's good then. Like, that's great." Because I went to school for makeup, I usually just do my own shade matching, because I understand, what I need. Sometimes, this is no shade, but sometimes the girls in the store, they don't know how to choose the foundation for you. But that's just a thing where when you know how to do something yourself, you just decide to do it yourself. But this shade is on point. The other shade was a little too warm. This one is perfect. So this side, I'm going to use the sponge. I really don't care for using sponges a lot. I usually use them maybe like after I finish applying everything to my face, because sponges pick up a lot of product. So this is also going to probably give me a more sheer coverage because of the fact that it picks up product. So see, now I'm going to have to go in with more product than I wanted to, because the bottle is really small. So that's just another thing to note. But I think this may be my new favorite. And it's only $29, you guys. This is pretty affordable. That is something that I do appreciate about Rihanna's products. They are affordable compared to like other brands. So another thing that I noticed is that when you have a foundation that promises or claims to have a blurring effect, it sometimes is like a mixture of like a mattifying, but also like I guess a dewy. I want to say dewy, but I think that may not be the right word to use. But or maybe like luminous, I guess I could say. But yeah, this looks really nice. I'm really impressed with this. Like, really impressed. So I'm gonna just go ahead in with the rest of my products, and I'm gonna come back and give you guys my final thoughts. So I am back. I finished my makeup and I have some feedback for you guys. I am so excited because this shade was my shade head on. Like, the other shade was too warm. This one was perfect. What I will say, make sure y'all really tune in with that Sephora like foundation guide thingy, because it really be on point. It was on point. So that's the first thing. As far as the claims, I believe it met all of the claims, exceeded my expectations, especially the second time around because I had the correct shade. I feel like it was something else that I had to say, but I don't know. It's good. It's good. Like, I am satisfied. I like this little thing. I believe it was $29. That's perfect. That's a perfect price point. It's good for summer because a lot of people don't like that much coverage in the summer, or they just prefer that no makeup look. This is perfect for that. And then you have people who just like makeup, but in the summertime a lot of makeup could be a lot, so this is the perfect thing for that. If you are interested in this, I say go pick it up. A lot of shades are sold out. I think that was part of the reason why I chose the wrong shade online, because the shade that I needed was sold out. So I just went a shade, I think a number after, a number up. What am I saying? I want a number up. I do have another video that I filmed on the shade 20. So if you think 20 is your shade, you could go ahead and check that video out. I'll have the card linked above, either this side or that side. I don't really know. It's gonna slide in there, so y'all be watching out. This is the end, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure that you go ahead and like. And if you like me and my channel, then go ahead and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, stay blessed and stay beautiful.